Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, give all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and His Son, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Makah, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, the GMS who rule well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. GMS, stop and listen. This coming with a real short lesson. I noticed the spirit has been going towards these videos dealing with order. And order is needed in anything you do. Because if you don't have order, then you're going to have chaos. And when you have chaos, you're going to have confusion. And when you're going to have confusion, you're going to have just nothing's going to work right when you have confusion. I want to look up this word order right quick in the Merriam dictionary. It goes into order, to put in order, to arrange. The books are ordered alphabetically. To give an order, command. It's a command. 3, to command to go or come to a specific place. To give an order. To bring about an order. To regulate. Controls. To issue commands. To give orders. And soldiers obey. To give or place an order. Right? When you go back up to arrange, the first one was arrange. Even in this truth, when Yahweh Shem Yahushai put the spirit on the elders to obtain this knowledge, when they preached it and the men heard it, there was an arranging going on, an arrangement of camps in different places. Instead of being in the main place, this arrangement took place over different states and different parts, different regions, and different parts of the world. Right? That arrangement took place. That was an order that was taking place. Just like when you have a machine, if you're going to run an assembly line, you hook up a machine to, I'll say, to make bags for stores, to make paper bags. You have to assemble this machine, arrange it, that it would flow, that all the parts are put together, that when that machine produces these bags, that it produces it at a percentage, a great percentage, that it will be profitable. Now, when this machine is running, the longer it runs, some certain time, certain particular parts, you have to always have maintenance. You have to always watch for different parts that are wearing down, that you may be able to fix it. And even in this truth, man, you have certain men that wear down, like what's happening. You have different things that come up on their mind. They're wearing down. And if you don't fix that problem, then once it happens, it'll stop that process it'll halt the process. So you have different guys, like I say, they're hearing, they think maybe they are too big to listen for instructions. Pride jumps in, but you have to fix that. That's why you have different disciplinary things are going out. You know, it's really to help you. It's really not to hurt you. But if you take it the wrong way and you begin to keep that pride, yeah, it's going to hurt you. Now, when you go down to the synonyms, one of the synonyms of order is systemized. So systemized, let's type in the word system, because this is a system that we're in. A system is a group of related parts that move or work together. A body of a person or animal, thought of an entire group of parts that work together. A group of organs that work together to perform an important function of the body. So we are different parts. We are part of this body. The scriptures say we are a body, right? And we're different parts of that body working together to keep this system flowing, this system of pushing the truth. When you have different parts of it that's wearing down, right? You have to basically bring in a new part. And trust me, how Bashem Yahushai, for every man that falls out is someone else that wakes up and replaces that person, man. So we're part of a system, right? Even in the creation of the universe, it was all basically a fixed order in the universe, man. It had to be a system that was set up. You know, matter of fact, I could get that scripture right here, showing the example of that fixed order that was even in the universe. Let's see here. This is Jeremiah 31:35. It says, "Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, which giveth the sun for a light by day, and an ordinance of the moon and of the stars for a light by night, which divided the sea when the waves thereof roar. The Lord Yahweh of hosts is his name." This was a fixed order of the universe, of part of the universe, the making of the universe, man. That sun giving that light by day, which was in the ordinance of the moon, and the stars gave it the light by night. This is what you call a system. Different parts working together, right? Just like the men, man, we're part of this body. We're part of a system, man. Every part of that machine has to be, when you're dealing with a machine, every part has to be of working order. You know, certain parts have to be lubed with oil constantly. What's the oil? The word. It has to be a constant lubing of oil to keep parts working, man. What happens when there was no oil? The parts are not going to work anymore. They're going to break. That's why I heard the brother from GMS Knowledge of Fruit had said a lot of times Jake don't be reading. That's a big part of this thing. Being able to spiritually discern. Get in the oil, man. Stay in with this oil reading, man. You know, but this is a fixed order. And what happened? It says in verse 36 is those ordinances depart, right? Meaning from me, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, then the seed of Israel also shall cease from being a nation before me forever. So it said, depart. If this system is something in this system quits working, right? If this fixed order is something is not in tune. This is one of the reasons why you have guys that they just walk away from the truth, man. You know, their parts are not oiled properly, man. Then when it's not oiled properly, it gets rusted, man. And then it breaks off, man. Then it becomes a not valuable part of that system to keep that system running. You know, people, you see it when you work in factories, man, or your assembly lines. Every part has to work, man. If the belt pops off, it stops everything. If a nut bolts break, it's important. Every part of that machine is important, just like we all important. Even it tells you in the scripture, tells you in Corinthians, man, about the head and the toe. Read about it. You know, so the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, he's really not about disorder. He's all about order. This is 1 Corinthians 14:40. Let all things be done decently and in order. Let all things decently. A seeming manner, right? A flowing manner, a system. You know, an honest manner. Gracefully, calmly, bearing oneself, becoming in speech and behavior of good standing, honorable, influential, wealthy, respectable. And that's how we have to be in this truth, man. You have to walk in a good way. Walk in the way of the scriptures. Walk in that old pathway, man. The way that's right. To be honorable, be respected. To be a oil part of this machine, this system that we are a part of, man. Because when you're not that, when you're not striving to be that, hey, you're going to rust away like that one boat and it's going to break. You know, then you're not going to be a part. You'll be thrown away in the scrap yard, the salvage yard. You won't be a part of that system anymore. So the Lord does things in order. You know, it's a joy. It's a joy. Just like it said, I think it's Colossians with Paul. It was a joy. It's a joy to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, basically, to see everything running like right here. I think it's in what it talks about. I think it's Paul. It says, in whom, verse 3, in whom are hid all the treasures of wisdom and knowledge. And this I say, lest any man should beguile you with enticing words. For though I be absent in the flesh, yet I am with you in the spirit, joying and beholding your order and your steadfastness of your faith in Yahweh Shai Mashiach. So Paul said, hey, I don't be with you in the flesh, I'm with you in the spirit. Even Yahweh Shai said, I leave you the comforter. Beholding, to discern of bodily, to discern, perceiving, to see with mind's eye, your order and of arrangement, order a fixed in succession, observing a fixed time, due right order, orderly condition, your character, your fashion, your quality, your style. See? And that's what it's about, man. When you're in order, you're displaying an honorable, respectable way. You know? So if you're not, then hey, you're going to be that part of that machine that gets thrown away. So I just wanted to share that, scripture, the word order, the word system. And I hope this little short lesson was edifying. All praise, honor, and glory be to the Heavenly Father and Son, Yahweh. Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders of GMS who rule well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. GMS, stop and listen. Shalom.